Hello and welcome to the Facebook Party Overview. So you are interested in hosting a party or you've already booked one, but you want a little bit more information about how the whole thing is going to work. You are in the right place. Here is a quick overview of the Facebook Party with Usborne Books and more. The first thing that's going to happen is that your consultant will set up a Facebook event for you and make you a co-host. You will receive the notification, the little circle that looks like a globe. Make sure you check those, and that's where you will find the invitation to the event. And then you want to make sure that you RSVP yes. In the event details and information, it will include the shopping link and a little bit of background and information about you and about what will happen at the event, including any prizes that might happen, just how the party will work. You can personalize this and make it sound as exciting and fun as possible and as much like you and why you are excited to be having a party. So you can talk with your consultant about how you want it to be worded. Next, your consultant will give you some information on how best to invite people. And this part is super important, so please, please, please listen to them. You want to personally invite people. Don't just add everybody you know to the event. Maybe your very best friend and your mom. You can invite and know that they'll support you, your daughter, your sister, a couple of those people. But mostly you want to give people the courtesy of asking them first. And your consultant will give you some great words to use that you can send to them. Let them know how much fun the party is going to be, why you're excited about it. And then once they have said, yes, sure, sounds fun, you can invite them to the party. She'll also give you some great follow-up. People say, I'm not available then, but I'd love some more information. And then you can provide information about checking the event after it happens, hosting their own party, or just placing an order. So as we start getting closer to the party, your consultant will offer some pre-party posts, and these are to get people familiar with the company, get them familiar with the books, start getting them engaged and excited about it. And the more that you are engaged and liking the posts and commenting and adding your own suggestions and thoughts, that is fantastic as well. You can post some things. Also, I would just consult your consultant about the best way to do that and how often, just so that the party stays nice and clean and there's not too much going on there. But we definitely want you involved and excited as well. So a big part of what will happen before the party is getting wish lists for the people there. This is super important. So your consultant will usually post some kind of question about how old their reader is, what their interest is, and will probably ask you to tag everybody on there. If you don't know how to tag, you simply just type in the person's name and it'll pop up and you'll click on what the pop-up is of their name. And then they will get an extra notification that they have been tagged in a post. So this just draws their attention to the post that's asking them to talk about their kiddos that they're shopping for. Your consultant will either ask them to make a wish list or make a wish list for them. Everybody is a little bit different. But having that information about who's there and what they're interested in is super helpful, and getting them a personalized list so they can start looking at the books that mean the most to them can really help boost your sales and help you have a fantastic party. Next, the consultant will offer some information about how the party works, and that's usually the day of the party, maybe the hour coming up to it. So just letting people know it's super simple. They don't need to leave their home. They can wear their comfy clothes. They just need a computer or their phone, whatever they're joining on, to get some snacks, and treat it like a party. Be prepared to come and have fun. It talks about how the posts will be numbered. The way that Facebook events work, the posts that have the most interaction will fly up to the top, and so they'll be a little bit out of order, but the numbering helps them keep track of what they've looked at and what they haven't, and make sure that they are seeing everything. They can either, and you'll be doing the same thing, you can click on the notifications when new things pop up, or you can continue to refresh your screen by pressing F5. Often there will be a prize drawing involved with the party, maybe one, maybe two. And so we're really encouraging people to be involved. The more involved people are, usually the more sales you have, and just the more fun that it is to be there. Within the party, your hostess will do a bunch of different things. Of course, provide book information, so highlight some of her favorites or the ones that she thinks will be best for the people who are there. Games, just to keep it fun. A lot of times the games will have to do with the books, like this big book of body quiz game. But sometimes they're just to get interaction and have people feel like they're at a party atmosphere and that they're having a good time. Often we'll post literacy tips. We want people who come to leave the party feeling more knowledgeable, more ready to tackle any reading issues that they're having with their kids, to come away with something fantastic that will help them spread the love of reading within their family and friends and community. The consultant will also post the customer special that is available at that time. This is an opportunity for people who spend over $40 to have a choice of these discounted books, and usually they are fantastic. So that is great to be paying attention to. If you know that your friend Susie's son would really love that Muddle book, you might want to tag them and let them know. Again, anytime that you can help connect people with the books and the experience and what's happening, that will certainly help your party. She will also ask if anybody is interested in hosting their party, and this is great, again, for you to be involved in. You will get additional books for parties that are booked, and just kind of keeps the love going on. So if you can let people know that it was easy to host, that you're having a great time, that you know that they will love it, that will help your consultant book some parties, and it will help you as well. And then she'll also offer the business opportunity. And if you're watching this and you think it's really interesting and fun and something you might enjoy, you can talk to your consultant and ask any questions that you have anywhere along the way. Definitely best to let her know up front if you're interested before your party happens, and then it can become your launch party. But if you want to kind of experience it and see how it goes and want to join afterwards, that's fantastic as well, and she will help you figure out the best way to move forward and start your business. But typically anybody who is interested in hosting a party would then become your party. And then it will be time to shop. So people might have questions as they're navigating the website or want information. Your consultant will be available for this, and anything that you can offer to help is great as well. And then there will be people who weren't able to make it, who didn't show up to the party for whatever reason. So you can, check in with them the next day and let them know that they can still scroll through and see what happened during the party, or they can just place an order. And you'll be in touch with your consultant. Typically, we try to close the party by the next evening, but sometimes, especially depending on the time of year, if people are traveling a lot, you may need to keep it open a little bit longer if your guests are requesting that, or if you're not making what your minimum was to make this a great party and great reward. So just be in touch with your consultant and try to get things wrapped up as quickly as possible. I find that the longer you wait, the less likely people are to order. But you also want to be respectful of people's schedule and make sure that they have time to order. And then the super fun part, you get to pick out your free books. So depending on the month and what the special is, depending on whether your consultant is in her incentive period and has double free books to offer to you, there will be different rewards for you. You will receive, with a minimum of a $100 party, you'll receive free books, which is your merchandise allowance. Sometimes there's additional free books if you get a special. And then there'll be half price books. Additionally, your consultant has some extra book allowance to offer to you. If you booked when she was offering a special, then you will get that book a reward. If she offered books for parties that were booked or for getting a certain amount of people at your party, those you can claim at this time. And you can either send her just a list of the books or you can make your own wish list and send to her. Sometimes it takes a little bit of back and forth to get all the books that you want and still be within your budget. You will be paying shipping on any of all of the books, and you'll be paying tax on any portion that you're paying. So if it was a $20 book that you're getting at half price, then you would pay the tax on that $10. But your host or your consultant will help you figure out that math and let you know where you stand. So hopefully that gives you a good overview of what the party will look like, what your role is. You just know your consultant is going to walk you through all the steps and help you have a really successful and fun party. It does take a little bit of work on your part to get people there and excited, but so worth it to get lots and lots of these fantastic books into the hands of your friends and to your family. Thanks so much.